Habitat for Humanity's new partner family was announced on Tuesday. They surprised the new family at the Restore in Cornwall.
Habitat for Humanity partner family for 2019. They do not know anything about who's down here right now. They're upstairs talking to Joanne about some logistics. Our 14th build will be starting here next year, April 2019. We have just selected the family for the build, the Lozons. And they were down here today to get the good news that they were selected out of many families for the next build for Habitat and Humanity, Cornwall and the counties. You are Habitat for Humanity 2019 partner family. Congratulations, guys.
I was in shock. I was expecting another meeting or a home interview, so this was just probably been the best day we've had in a long time. Very best day we've had in a long time.
So you were upstairs and you had no idea this was going on?
I was expecting to honestly come down when she was telling, don't be nervous, and I'm like, okay, I'll be all right, and I was expecting a bunch of people sitting at a table with little notepads ready to ask questions. Was not expecting this.
I've seen the camera guy.
Oh, you've seen the camera guy?
Yeah, I was looking out the window.
Well, how come you didn't tell Mom?
Because I wanted to be surprised.
Oh, okay.
Basically, all of the people that apply are or should have a home. In other words, we look at the condition of the housing they're in and who could most benefit from moving into a home earlier rather than later. So again, it's very difficult to sort of whittle it down until you get down to the one or two. But the good news is we were selected for 2019, and now we start looking for the families, two of them in fact, for 2020. If we follow the schedule that we did this year, this time in 2019, we will be presenting your keys to you of your new home. When families get it, it's not a handout or anything. It's a hand up, not a handout, right? So the families don't pay any interest on the mortgage. There's no down payment required, so they would never be able to get a loan at a bank. And then what is part of that package is important. They have to devote 500 hours of the family or extended family to what's called sweat equity. And what that means is they will help in the build of the home. They will help in marketing Habitat for Humanity. When schools have assemblies or meetings, they will talk about the program to show some of the families that are benefiting from having a home from Habitat.
Honestly, we've always wanted to be able to build a home, and it's, with 3 children and the cost of living, it's a lot of the times it's not in reach. And this is going to be something that we can share and eventually tell our grandchildren one day that we built our home with the help of our kids, and it's something we did as a family. So this is amazing. There's
a bunch of partners that participate in this, and I'd like to just shout out, first of all, to St. Lawrence College. Their carpentry program are the group that actually starts off the house. So in other words, they will get the foundation poured, and they will then start to build and do the framing in the walls for their carpentry course, which they get credits for. And they've been affiliated with Habitat for probably 10, 11 years already. So a great bonus for us to get all the labor, and the kids have a chance to learn. After that, we have a site supervisor, but it's mainly the volunteers that will help to do the rest of the work for the house, from hanging the drywall to the painting to the trim. Of course, we leave some of the heavy-duty things like the roof, the electrical, to professionals who will actually do that for us, most of them pro bono, which is fantastic. Again, people come together from the community to make sure that we have an affordable house for the people when they move in.
Honestly, it's amazing. You know what? We were looking at it in a sense of where if we got it, it's the best thing ever for us. But at the same time, if we didn't, hopefully it would help someone else that needed it just as much.
I've done a few of these. When you surprise the family like that, it's just worth its weight in gold to see that they have a future, like you say, to see that they'll have a house of their own where the kids will grow up in a safe and affordable place.